obviously the first part of it was a little surreal when it all happened, and then it's just been a lot of waiting and waiting for things to get to a point where we can start working and get the place back open. It's one of those things. These things happen, and you can get upset about it, or you can just say, okay, what do we do to make it better and to get back up and get it rolling again? Well, the union, where it's at, has been there since the 1860s. So it's, this was originally the Elk Hotel in the 1860s, but the space that is downstairs of the union has been a bar since the 1860s, and the music venue was put in upstairs in the early 1960s. It was apartments, a hotel upstairs first, and then apartments after that. And so yeah, it's been it's the longest running bar in Athens, and it's it's been here for longer than anybody's been alive. So obviously it's it's a gathering place. It's where I saw all my friends, and and even more than that, I think for people that work there personally, it's you have coworkers that you saw all the time, you hung out with all the time, and when you don't have that focus of where you all work together, you just don't see each other as much. So I'm quite confident that 3 years from now, everything will be back to normal on this street, and people will have it'll become one of those stories. It's like, oh, you've been in Athens a long time because you remember this fire. Everything's going to be brand new. There'll be a sprinkler system in there, and a lot of the sort of things nobody will even see. You'll know exactly where you are when you walk in there. The setup will be relatively the same, both upstairs and down. There'll be some slight differences. There will be a patio out back now, so that's new. I can just tell everybody that we're doing everything we can to be open as soon as we can, and I wish I could tell you a date, but we don't know yet. Yeah. But it's going to be sooner than later. You know what I mean? So, we're looking forward to hosting one hell of a party when we open back up. So,
definitely.
yeah.
Very nice.